Hi, Diona. Is it like Dante, Dionat? I'm just gonna say Dionat, Dionate. I'm not sure how you pronounce your name, but I'm gonna go off of energy. God, source, universe, spirit guides, archangels. The song that I get clairaudiently for you is from Rihanna. You needed me. They use you for sex and stability. I'm going to use my cards that I have here. You're probably on the cusp. You may need to do a spiritual bath to cleanse and re-clear your energy, to recalibrate yourself. Some things may have happened back in June for you, or June is significant to you. You may possibly be, you may need to go stop some of your services that you are, if you haven't any financial or things like that, or have services going on. Yeah, you may possibly be a Gemini. Let's see what you got going on. You were going through a moment where you were feeling like you weren't enough. People were, you felt like you were being used or using someone for sex. Um, you felt like having a partner will be like a sense of form of stability instead of enjoying your freedom of singlehood and getting through your life how you would like. It hasn't really, it's not true, it's not necessarily true that you always have to have someone just to have stability, but sometimes some things can get quite difficult. You could get lonely. This might be something that, your parents are pushing you to not ever depend on someone to do things for you, but also not to allow people to be fully dependent on you. I'm not sure on your lifestyle, but you used to give a lot of people chances, especially those who failed you or did things to you. You have to start to learn and gain confidence and trust within yourself. Stay disciplined if you're just trying to do gains in your weight loss journey or your body transformation. A green diet may be helpful for you. You doing new regimens for yourself, doing a lot of self love, self care, learning to read and learn new things. You focusing on the tasks that you have at hand. You might be looking into making more money, life coaching, um, listening to your parents, being active with your family. You're finding purpose in your life, that things are bigger than you and will help you further things in your life. Um, you putting your focus on to what is out there in the world, the things that you deserve, no matter what. You do deserve love no matter what. At different frequencies, people's journeys are different from you. You got to understand people go through things differently or go through things similar to you, but it's not necessarily. There might have been a lot of sirens going on or going on around you, or may happen in the near future if you haven't already heard them. But whenever you do hear these sounds, these particular sounds, take a moment to become aware and present in the moment, because those may be the thoughts that you're having to help you push through to get to the things that you're going through. Um, when you listen to music help you calm. If you wanted to read anything, read Psalms in the Bible. If you're, still into religion, it helps keep the attitude of gratitude. You have to start showing gratitude for things for yourself. Um, you're looking to start new work projects or relationship or business growth opportunities that will occur around that probably just passed last month in Taurus season in November or this coming November. Come time for the weather to change in the summer, um, things will probably just like cool down or take a little small break. You may have Capricorn in your chart, Capricorn or Gemini in your chart, Gemini moon, Capricorn, or possibly a Pisces moon. You haven't lacking to trust in your inner self about the things and the things you would like to do for yourself and in your life. You just feel like you just trapped inside and wanted to have peace. Um, you're guarding your ideas and things that you want to say. You're pretty, have your guards up against people, but you're not sharing that you're just trying to heal and recover from some things that your family is not aware of. You're doing things to bring yourself back to life, getting back into the scene of actually wanting to change things of what you're doing. You're focusing on your projects and on what lies ahead of you. You're starting to get inspired for what you are wanting to do in the near future and for your future and for your life. Instead of having everyone else speak for your life, you're allowing that that you're willing to do these things for yourself. Right now, the focus on is getting your health back in order. I don't know. It looks like you smoke weed, probably. If you do, do your thing. Because, it's still possible with the munchies. Just go green. Going green means eating like a vegetarian or Mediterranean diet, which will help with what you're trying to do. Intermittent fasting will also help in helping you with your journey if you want it. My guys are telling me to tell you that. You too have intuitive gifts that you know these things, you just haven't been sure. You have a really big, bold plan in place that you want to take on, but you just need to get yourself connected with people that are like mind, just like you. And the idea and the vision that you have, it's really sweet, it's really good, and it deserves a look at it, but the people that will get it or understand it, it goes against the religion on how you were brought up. However, it is very life changing if you are willing to go with it. You may have Pisces somewhere in the chart. This is like heavy Pisces energy. I've seen Pisces moon like twice. This probably has nothing to do with love. This is just solely going off of the energy. What is your affirmations that you have for done? Cleansing your space, cleansing your energy. Don't keep score of anything. When it comes to love, love means it's unconditional. Meaning I'm not going to keep numbers of how many times you said you hated me, how many times you said you didn't like me. It's not about keeping the score. Love will find a solution to the problem. You become more thoughtful about what's going on in the situation, and you're able to know what you are wanting to do. And with it, it's time for you to put your money where your mouth is. And have fun showing your love. Think of all the little things you can do to show a person you love them. Then stop thinking of those things and actually do them. It's time to hide a note in someone's pocket. Make them a snack. Order them a book. Anything thoughtful can be an act of love. Even taking the trash out to the dumpster. Unless you're dating the truth, in which case, don't take it into the dumpster. Take it somewhere fancy. Wow, who would have thought that being so full of thoughts could be considered thoughtful? Meaning, if you're with someone, court them accordingly. Court them to somewhere nice. It's the thought that counts. So if it's waking up, making them breakfast in the bed, that's something thoughtful. If you cleaned up the kitchen, that's thoughtful. If you took the trash out, that's thoughtful. If you took some time out to write a little love note or a poem with a rose and some breakfast on the side, that's something thoughtful that you can do for your partner, or wife, mother, family, friend, whoever. You can do that for someone. When it comes to cleansing your energies, is resetting. The warmth, been getting the cold shoulders, being tactful, have to be more mindful of not what you're saying, but how you're saying. And you just gaining more perspective on what you can do. Even though you like to remain in solitude, that is not what the environment wants you to do. And it's more so that your higher self is seeking for you to be more tactful with your communication style or love language when you're dealing with people, friends, family. But as of right now, you're in recovering from those things and helping your life change for the better. When you gain perspective of a situation, you get to see it in a wide view instead of just how you would just view it on your own. What is the chakra? Right now you're gaining wisdom. You coming out of the season of rejection, wondering why things wasn't working out. It was like some of the thoughts, and you would just jump into something impulsively. That sounds like an Aries. And not putting in full thought into what you can do next, or putting full thoughts into situations when you're dating. You just completed a cycle and you're starting to expand. This seems like an expansion in a business or in a family type situation. This seems like a woman that's pregnant, but you're feeling impartial about the situation. And pregnancy can also mean pregnant with thought. You being impatient about the results, the endings of how this project or situation can come into. You being stuck into yourself about what is good for you. Parties, drinking, yachting, working a lot. But you're getting enlightened that you have to take time to actually show love to your loved ones, that you are being missed. But it seems like when you get ready to participate, it's like rejection from everywhere, or it seems like a form of paranoia where you feel like if you come out with this artwork or come out with this work, that it's going to be rejected. Even if it does get rejected, you should become impartial, because the idea that you have is very grand and it has the capability to expand, but it's going to cause you to be working a lot if you choose to take the path. But this is your destined path to do. It's going to be people that's going to talk about it and gossip and impose themselves as being friends, but you will have to learn to use the discernment to have perception on the situation. And you have perception twice, so you have to open up your mind to expand your mind to deeper horizons, to understand how enlightened that you are and how enlightened you have become thus far. There's no worries on soulmate is not the main priority. They're wanting you to get out of the victim mentality of why is it me. It wasn't nothing of your fault. It was just the simple fact that you had to learn a lesson on what it was that was needed to be taken upon. You are in recovery to recover from the situation from the past and moving forward to something new to change your life. Something is going to change your life for the better. As long as you stay on your path, on your career path, and you stay focused and open up your mind for the perception of what you may do. You are a mystic yourself. As long as you keep faith in what you're doing, your aura will open up, that you will see that things are changed. You're pretty balanced on the table. The only thing that I don't see here is the solar plexus and the root chakra. So you will have to reground yourself, which is why recovery is out on the table. You've been going through grief, dissipation, and been in isolation. You've been dealing with gossip, but in the meantime, you've been still trying to find place and time for you to still exude joy. Despite the grief and isolation, there is a miracle that may occur that you're not expecting. I'm not sure exactly what that expectation is, but it's causing you confusion to think about, well, what is it exactly would I be getting or expecting? This looks like a grief of a dog. You may have just lost a puppy or a family member. My condolences. Feeling guilty of taking care of your family. This looks like a mom that may have been drinking or has a drinking problem, taking care of someone elderly or a family member that has been drinking a lot, but you just been doing what a child's supposed to do, been trying to stay perfect. You've been used to having to be perfect about things, but things are about to change as you take this journey of learning your self-worth. It's going to hurt having to leave, getting your own space, and discovering things for yourself and finding your passion. Once you take the journey on going into your passion, you have reached where you are destined to learn about your destiny. Yeah. You have a passion for your self-discovery and get self-worth. The grief that you have faced is part of the miracle of being isolated and removing yourself from having to be stuck in the house or stuck around family members. I'm feeling heavy family members as I see that there's no children, but you taking care of family members. Amethyst is heavy here. I see amethyst. If you're into crystal healing, you are going to start some creation. You are in a big creative mode as I see right now. Let's get this message in order. As for your chakras, pretty much you'll be working on your root and solar plexus, and because the ones that are aligned here right now, you have to work on your root, your crown, your heart, your throat chakra, speaking up for what's wrong, your solar plexus, from past relationships of why did things not work out, but it's not yours. You're just cleansing your energy and starting to trust yourself deep within, that the bold visions and ideas that you have are meant for you, just long as you remain thoughtful in this and keep a perspective of how you will want things to go accordingly to your higher self and for the betterment of yourself and those around you. You shall accomplish what you're into. Any other messages you have, Holy Spirit? Update your passport. You must got your passport ready, up and going, ready to get some stamps when it's open. Rude boy. Island roots. You're probably going into the islands or something. I consider Italy like an island. You're probably invested in some stocks, or your family is, in the banks. Yeah, I get Gemini, Capricorn, or Pisces, heavy Pisces. That's all I have for you. I hope that this message find you in good times and good and well. Um, Start trusting yourself more. Give yourself more self love. Know your worth. Your vision and your idea is in recovery stage, and it will soar once you acknowledge how powerful you are. If you are into reading about the ancient Egyptians, the ancient gods, that'll give you more insight. The oracle that I used was a sacred rebel oracle reading, and the affirmations of love and relationships. And those are the messages. Be the hunter, don't be hunted. Don't allow people to come seek for you. I have a feeling that people always took from you rather than actually help giving you anything, which was quite hard and for you to try to discover. If you need more information to me to delve deep, just reach out for another reading, okay? I hope that this helps. Thank you, and have a blessed one.